gold. For thousands of years, it has shaped empires, funded wars, and rewritten the balance of power. Today, Africa produces some of the world's richest gold deposits. But here's the question no one seems to answer clearly. Who really owns it? Is it the nations where it is found? The companies that extract it? Or the global system that decides its price? Because what lies beneath Africa's soil may not fully belong to Africa at all. Africa is home to some of the largest gold reserves on Earth. Countries like Ghana, Mali, Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo produce millions of ounces every year. But gold extraction here didn't start today. It began centuries ago, during colonial rule. European powers established mining systems designed for one purpose: export, not development. Experts believe these early systems laid the foundation for modern gold economies, where raw materials leave the continent and value is added elsewhere. Today, the gold rush is no longer driven by empires, but by corporations. Some of the world's largest mining companies operate in Africa. These include firms headquartered in Canada, Australia, the United Kingdom. Reports suggest that in many African countries, foreign companies control a significant share of large-scale gold mining operations. Governments typically grant mining licenses in exchange for taxes, royalties, infrastructure promises. But here's where it gets complicated. Mining contracts are often long, complex, and sometimes confidential. Experts believe that in some cases, countries may receive less revenue than expected, not necessarily because of corruption alone, but due to tax incentives, profit shifting, negotiation imbalances. Once gold is extracted, it begins a global journey, from African mines to international refineries to global markets. Major gold trading hubs include Switzerland, United Arab Emirates, London. Reports suggest that a large portion of Africa's gold is exported in raw or semi-processed form, meaning the highest value stages often happen outside the continent. A piece of gold mined in Mali could end up as jewelry in Europe, or stored in central bank vaults. And along that journey, value multiplies. Not all gold comes from massive corporations. In fact, millions of Africans rely on artisanal and small-scale mining. These are independent miners, working with basic tools. Experts estimate that this sector produces a significant share of Africa's gold output. But it operates largely outside formal systems. This creates challenges: limited regulation, safety risks, environmental damage, and most importantly, pricing power. Many small miners sell gold at lower prices to middlemen, who then resell it into global markets. So even at the smallest level, ownership becomes blurred. Gold prices are not set in Africa. They are determined in global financial centers. Places like London and New York play a major role in setting gold prices, through trading systems and financial instruments. Experts believe this creates a system where production happens in one place, but control happens in another. Gold is not just a commodity, it is a strategic asset, used by governments, investors, institutions to store wealth and hedge against uncertainty. African governments are not passive in this system. Many countries have taken steps to increase control over their resources. These include revising mining laws, increasing royalties, demanding local processing. Some nations are pushing for what experts call resource sovereignty, the idea that countries should benefit more directly from what lies beneath their land. There are growing efforts to build local refineries, strengthen regulation, formalize small-scale mining. Ownership is not a simple answer. It exists in layers. The land belongs to nations. Extraction is often controlled by companies. Distribution is shaped by global markets. And value is captured at multiple points along the chain. So who really owns Africa's gold? Perhaps the better question is, who benefits the most? Africa's gold continues to flow across borders, across systems, across economies, and as demand grows, so does the conversation about fairness, about control, about the future. Because in the end, gold is not just about wealth, it's about power.